Well, all right. Welcome to another episode of Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. It's your buddy CJ here. And tonight, we're talking about all things automotive industry, the automotive enthusiast hobby, car guy stuff, cars, all the things the gearheads love talking about. Real gearhead talk. This is the place to be for that real gearhead talk. Welcome back to all my subscribers. If you're new, please give me a like and subscribe. You know your buddy CJ loves talking to you guys, engaging with you. Leave me those comments. Listen, we are gearheads. We are automotive enthusiasts. We love talking about cars and what's going on in the industry and automotive events and all kinds of stuff. Let's get right into it. Come on. Tonight, special Friday night edition of Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. Listen, we're going to have fun tonight. Let's get right into this, talking about a few developments in the industry with automotive manufacturers and regulators and cars, and also a little update about your buddy CJ and what I got in my garage and what I might have coming. So wait till the end of the episode. I give you all that. Listen, who's having more fun than us? I went out to dinner tonight. I got the spicy shrimp. Yo, I got the shrimp Diablo. It was banging. That shrimp Diablo was good, cuz. I got the protein. I got a little flavor. Let me tell you something. It was a good night, and it's getting better. Because here we are together talking about cars. Come on, let's get into it, guys. First things first, what are we talking about tonight? Are you kidding me? Guys, look at this thing. Sometimes the jokes just write themselves. Come on, Alfa Romeo Milano, Alfa Romeo's first full EV. This is a little story. Not so much about the Alfa Romeo Milano itself. Listen, it's a crossover. It's a small SUV, okay? And it's an EV. That's about all we need to know about it for tonight. But there's more to the story. And this is where it gets interesting. So Alfa Romeo, owned by Stellantis, okay? They designed and engineered the Milano as a Stellantis product. This one's branded as Alfa Romeo. The Milano, which, as we all know, is a city in Italy, and it's also the home of Alfa Romeo. Well, here's the problem. Here's where it gets interesting. The Alfa Romeo Milano to be 100% built and manufactured where? In Italy? No. Alfa Romeo Milano to be built in Poland. What? Your Italian EV crossover SUV looking all sleek? This thing's made in Poland. Are you kidding me? In the same factory as Jeeps and Fiats. So officials in Italy went wild when they found out that Alfa Romeo, I'm not making this up, this is real. Officials in Italy went wild and began to challenge Alfa Romeo and call them out for making an SUV, a crossover, EV, branded as the Milano, which is not made in Milano, it's made in Poland. So anyway, Alfa Romeo caved under pressure, Stellantis caved under pressure, and they have renamed the Alfa Romeo Milano to the Alfa Romeo Junior. So it's apparently not too late, and Alfa Romeo, not wanting further conflict, they've bent the knee to pressure in Italy. I'm not making this up. Big facts. The Alfa Romeo EV crossover will be branded as the Junior. So, guys, I don't know. There's probably a joke or two in there. Wacky story, right? But only interesting and funny because it's true. Okay, so Stellantis, get your act together. Come on. I'm pulling for you. I've owned an Alfa Romeo. I loved my Giulia. Was a great car. I think this thing looks sharp. It's not for me. I'm not interested in a crossover EV. Let me know what you guys think. Would you buy an Alfa Romeo EV crossover? The Milano? No. Made in Poland. Alfa Romeo had to rebrand it as the Junior in order to avoid further conflict with officials in Italy. It's crazy. It's a crazy story. Come on. Now, listen, your buddy CJ always keeping it real. You know your buddy CJ going to tell you like it is. Hello, Italy? Is that you? I got a question for you. How did you feel about Ferrari making a car known as the California. Whoa, hold on a minute. Shoes on the other foot. Ferrari made a California. Over the decades, that name's got significance with Ferrari. But don't get all defensive, Ferrari guys. I'm just being real. Y'all made that Ferrari in Italy, but it's branded as the California. Last time I checked, California's not in Italy. Come on, we having fun tonight. Your buddy CJ calling out that hypocrisy and the fun that we having tonight. Come on. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I think it's funny. You guys tell me what you think. Leave me those comments. Come on. Let's keep going. We having fun tonight as we always do. 2025 Toyota Camry. Let me tell you something. Toyota is leading the charge here into the future. Toyota saying EV is not the solution. With the Camry, one of the most significant mass-produced, globally adopted vehicles, they've sold millions and millions of these Camrys, and they will continue to sell hundreds of thousands every year. In the United States alone, I think they sell like 300,000 Camrys per year. Okay? Ridiculously successful, full-size sedan manufactured by Toyota. Guess what? 2025 Camry, only available as a hybrid with some really interesting cosmetic and visual updates. Take a look at the 2025 Camry. Let me know what you think. Looks kind of interesting, looks kind of different, stands out. A lot of you young automotive enthusiasts out there, y'all came home from the hospital with mom and dad. You was in a Camry. Come on. This car is significant. A lot of you out there, you may say, CJ, that's not a cool car, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. This car is significant to the automotive industry. This car is the backbone of sedans across the globe. Certainly in North America, this car is huge, okay? As goes the Toyota Camry in many ways. That's a good indicator for what's to come and what other manufacturers need to do to keep up with the elephant in the room that is Toyota with their Camry. Let's talk about some of the specifics. And by the way, leave me comments. Some of you guys, the first car you ever drove was a Camry. I know you're out there. Come on, mom and dad had a Camry. You was driving that Camry before you got into your Mustang or your Supra or your Porsche. Be real. Be real. Camry's an important car to the automotive industry, and it is the backbone of what is the sedan in the modern era. It's just unbelievable. They go in all hybrid. This new 2025 Toyota Camry, you ready for this? It gets fuel efficiency right up there with the Prius. You no longer have to buy a Toyota Prius to get 50 plus miles per gallon. Are you kidding me? 2025 Toyota Camry will be right up there. It's not quite as efficient as the Prius, but it's right there. It's close, you know, and we're talking about a Camry that's going to be available front-wheel drive with a 2.5 liter i4 engine and that 5th generation Toyota hybrid drive, also available as an all-wheel drive Camry. Are you kidding me? Okay. Starting price, front-wheel drive, going to be about $29,000. And for an all-wheel drive variant, you can add about $1,500. So kind of interesting. Guys, what do you think about the 2025 Camry? Let's take another look at it. Because I claim it is an important vehicle, and I think you guys would have to agree, don't you? Take a look at this. Here's another look. 2025 Toyota Camry. 2025, all Camrys are going to be hybrid, available as an all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. And now, the Camrys, as of 2025, the mile per gallons, the efficiency as a full hybrid, it's right up there with the Prius. So you don't have to buy the Prius nerd car. Oops, did I say that? Come on, we having fun. You don't have to buy a Prius to get ridiculous mileage from a Toyota vehicle. You can get a full-size sedan in a Camry with the hybrid drive in 2025. That's the only way you can get it. Front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, 50 miles per gallon. Come on. And it's got that updated in-your-face styling. Look at the grill on this thing. What do you guys think? Available in some pretty cool color combinations. Listen, I know it's not a sports car. It's not a muscle car. It's not a performance car. but it's a sharp looking sedan, full hybrid. You got incredible fuel efficiency. They're going to sell these. Toyota says, Mr. Toyota, chairman of Toyota, okay, what does he say? EV is not the sole solution for the future. We'd be foolish to adopt all EV. Mr. Toyota says hybrid, alternative fuels, we can do incredible things. And I think this new Camry shines a light on that. And incredible job by Toyota for bringing this to market. Not the car for me, but listen, if you're in the market for a sedan, it's a compelling story, I think. Guys, let's keep going. Friday night fun for car guys right here with your buddy CJ. Who's better than us? Who's having more fun than us? Nobody. Let's keep going. Come on. All right, guys. What else does your buddy CJ have in store for you tonight? Guys, let's talk a little bit about everybody's favorite topic, the EPA and the EV revolution. Guys, did you know 25 states in the U.S. are suing the U.S. government, the EPA, against the new standards for fuel efficiency and for emissions? Listen, they're trying to push back against the tide for the mandatory push towards truly green vehicles and EVs. Basically, the messaging is quite simple. We cannot destroy the automotive industry by forcing and mandating a push towards EV. The demand for EVs is just not there. We're moving too fast. And we've got leadership across 25 states at least who've stepped in to fight back against these excessively reduced emission requirements, okay, for cars and light trucks. These new rules that were finalized in March of 2024, these lawsuits have been filed in court of appeals in Washington, D.C. I do not get political on this show. I won't. I never will. We're car guys. But I got to get on board with this idea that we cannot cause harm to the U.S. economy. It just doesn't make sense by mandating all of this excessive regulation. It's excessive. I'm not saying we don't need to get cleaner. I do believe that. And I believe the technology is there with internal combustion engines, diesel, gas engines. They've gotten so much better. And the opportunity is there to keep moving forward. Hybrid, whether it's the new Toyota Camry, 50 miles per gallon plus in a hybrid Camry or a Prius, they've got the right idea, in my opinion. We can get this right. We don't have to push excessively for EV and destroy companies in the automotive industry. Bad move. It's not prudent. It's not wise. And I'm not picking on any one of them. We're looking at an all-EV Mercedes-Benz here. I think it's a sharp-looking car. It's not for me right now, and I sure as heck don't want to be mandated to buy an EV. I may get one when I'm ready, okay? But, forcing these regulations, this excessive regulation and revolution will cause harm to the automotive industry, okay? It will put unnecessary burden on consumers, okay? It will essentially undermine the electrical grid in the United States. This has the potential to jeopardize our grid and our electric infrastructure. Okay, I don't claim to be an electrical engineer, but I know enough to know that our grid is not ready. Okay? Our consumers are not ready for this. It's excessive. I do think EV should be an option, and they are. They're a part of the mix. But who are we benefiting? We are not saving the planet. Newsflash, we are not saving the planet with electric cars. I'm going to get off my soapbox, I promise. Bottom line, tonight's message is that 25 states at least have gotten on board to file suits, okay, against this new EPA regulation. And that's what you really need to know. Guys, this story is not finished yet. and will continue to be told and will continue to unfold. So it'll be a heck of a ride to continue to watch. Let me know what you think about this new legislation, the new rules, I should say, that went into place back in March of this year around emissions requirements and the plan, if you will, the expectation from the EPA and the U.S. government around green vehicles, EV, emissions, all these things. Let me know what you think about the pushback from industry leaders and from now 25 states in the United States who are saying this is not the right move. This is absurd. This is going to cause more harm and burden than good. Let me know what you think. Let's move on because we having too much fun for all this government talk. Come on, it's Friday night. Important stuff, though, guys. Important stuff. Okay. Speaking of EVs, speaking of Tesla, some bad news this week for Tesla and the Cybertruck. There's a recall for about 4,000 Cybertrucks, which is basically all of the Cybertrucks, wherein the cover for the gas pedal can become dislodged and can actually wedge itself in the floorboard area over the pedal and cause a conflict and cause a jam where you could potentially have a buried accelerator pedal. And if you don't react fast enough with that jam, you could have an unintended acceleration and you could get yourself in a bad way. You could wreck. Something bad could happen. Now, I did not a lot of research on this, but I did some. If you're quick reacting, you get your foot on that brake pedal, it'll override the accelerator pedal, okay? Apparently what's happening is that cover on the Cybertruck accelerator pedal is delaminating. There's an issue with the adhesive, what have you. I don't know all the technical details, doesn't matter really. Bottom line, Tesla has to fix this for Tesla Cybertrucks that have already been delivered, as well as the ones that were pending delivery. So listen, this is not the first recall for an EV or for an internal combustion engine vehicle. Tesla is not the first company to have recalls. Who remembers back in the 80s, unintended, undesired, uninitiated accelerations for the Audi 5000S? You know, many manufacturers have had these issues over the years, either phantom issues that were never really smoked out or potential issues, you know, mechanical, computer, otherwise, other design flaws. This is nothing new, okay? Unfortunately, sometimes these defects introduce themselves into consumer product, including automobiles. Tesla's doing something about it. It is unfortunate. Listen, say what you will about the Cybertruck. These things are in demand. Some people think it's the most ugly vehicle they've ever seen. Some people think they're cool. I do think they're cool. Your buddy CJ wants one. If I have the opportunity to get one at MSRP and I can get a Cyber Beast, I'm going to buy one. I will absolutely buy one. I want to experience it. Let me know what you guys think about the Tesla Cybertruck. But if you have one, your buddy CJ loves you and cares about you, get that recall done. Go to Tesla. Tell them, fix my accelerator pedal. I don't want to see you get hurt, people. Come on. Tesla Cybertruck recall. Little bit of news this evening. Now, speaking of news, I want to give you some news related to your buddy CJ. Look at this, Mustang GTD, the fastest Mustang ever produced by Ford. This is really a super Mustang. Carbon fiber, 8-speed dual clutch transmission. It's got all that high-tech aero, downforce, ready for the track, ready to do incredible things from a performance standpoint. 800 plus supercharged horsepower. This might be the ultimate Mustang ever produced. I certainly think it is. And the news tonight is that your buddy CJ has now formally completed and submitted his application. I want one of these. Now, I've already done a whole other video. Check it out on my channel if you like, about the GTD. Listen, I've owned multiple Mustangs over the years. I loved and enjoyed every Mustang I've owned or driven. I'm a car guy. Your buddy CJ's a car guy. I'm not married to any one brand or any one car. I've loved them all. I've loved many, and I'll love a lot more. I want one of these GTDs. Listen, what do I want it for? I want it to drive it and enjoy it. If Ford decides to approve my application, I'm going to be real. I'll be outside with this car. I'll be driving the wheels off this car. I'll be doing road trips, rallies, automotive events. Okay, this car will not be flipped. No, 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 no. This car will not be a garage queen. I put thousands of miles on my cars. I got 5,000 miles or so. I was looking at it the other day in road trips, in automotive events planned right now with friends, with different groups for spring and summer so far. Okay? And I'm in the market for various different cars right now. I got some things in the works. But the number one, that's the apple of my eye right now, your buddy CJ wants his Mustang GTD. Now, it's a super high performance car. I have seen them in person. I was down at Amelia Island. I checked it out. I spoke with the Ford representatives. Yeah, I'm in. I want one. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. And as the application progresses, I'll share my experience. If I get declined, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what feedback I get from Ford. I'll be honest and transparent with you because you know your buddy CJ's ethical and transparent, always have been, always will be. Okay? And listen, if I get approved, I will buy one of these cars, barring the unforeseen. You know, there's no absolutes. Barring the unforeseen, I'm going to buy one of these cars. Okay? This car starts at, I think, $325,000. Not a cheap car. This is not, this is a big money car. And I'm going to buy this car. I'm going to enjoy this car. I'm going to be on the road with this car, with you. So that's a bit of an update. I just wanted to share that, guys, and let you know where I stand. And more than anything, I was super excited to get on here tonight and to talk to you guys, fellow automotive enthusiasts. Leave me those comments. Give me a like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, Hot Seat Gearheads. Get at me on the gram. Come on, people. Listen, it's Friday night. We having fun as car guys. I wanted to come on here and just talk to you about a couple of topics and have some fun. Guys, keep going with those, instant messages, with those comments. Let me know what you think, future content, other things, guests you want me to have on the show. You know I will. And guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the weekend. Let's be in touch. Till then, peace.